Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in our Let's Play series. And today is a big day because we finished it. Oh, the door just closed in my face. Okay. We finished the last lore build. Here we go. This was Maddie's lore. And as you can see, we had these 6 lore builds. I will go back and visit all of those so you guys can remember. But yeah, we finally finished the last one. And I built it right here at spawn. And that's where we had the nether portal. And I actually kept the nether portal mostly intact here. Yeah, I removed some blocks to replace this stuff here. Like, I think there was one lava source here left. I obviously removed because everything here is made of mangrove wood. And we have this staircase to a balcony here, I guess. And up here we have the lore book. So this is the goat. Legend says that this village was made for people who became so great that they literally became a goat. Yeah. And this is the goat. And I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look like the goat. It doesn't look like Minecraft goat, right? I made this using inspiration that is the Ranjan disc, the disc cover, the Black Bad disc. So that's why it looks like this. And yeah, I know it's not the best build, but you know, even the gold is sometimes are not is not the gold in everything, you know. Maybe I'm not the gold in building. Whatever. I'm not the goat in anything anyways. Well, I'm the world record holder in sneak time. Or sneak distance actually. Or distance crouched, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, as you can see here we have our goat horn farm, which is what? How did that not work? It stopped it right as it was hitting. Yeah, we already got some horns here. But and we have a Mad here. That's Madding Mrs. Madaroko. And yeah, that's uh, the last lore build. But this build also, as you saw in the book there, uh, there is a second part to this that is the village. What's the village? Is this abandoned village here? Is it my house? No. Wait, there is some people invading the village. This village is abandoned. There is nothing to pillage here. Yeah, the village will be people from my Twitch stream that have redeemed the Lurker's army 10 times or more. They will have a house here. And currently there is 6 people that have redeemed the Lurker's army 10 times or more. So we will be building houses probably in the next few episodes. We're gonna start building some of the houses. And let's take a look back and see what were the 6 lore builds and why I'm not doing this anymore. So this was Point Redemption also on Twitch. But you know, I am the goat at the crouching, I guess, but I'm not the goat at building, as proven there. And to be honest, it's not that I don't have fun. Oh my god, I feel like Nickelback. It's not that I don't have fun building, but I didn't like the fact that, for example, this build here, Maddie sent me what he wanted more than a year ago, almost 1.5 years ago. So I don't like the fact that people have to wait 1.5 years, you know? Um, yeah, so I feel bad when people reading stuff and I take too long to build, and I'm building, for example, I think I built this tree during that period, you know, I'm building other stuff that is just like sometimes I have some random idea and, oh, I want to build a cherry tree that looks like a cotton candy. That's exactly what I was trying to do there, you know? But yeah, I just don't want to make people wait for that long. And there will be a new point redemption on Twitch, but you know, we are on YouTube, so I guess you guys don't care. But I will actually talk about that in the next episode. But yeah, let's revisit all the lore builds. But yeah, I had fun building all the lore builds. Some of the lore builds, as we will see, were perimeters, which is even more fun for me, right? Because there is a lot of mining. But yeah, let's revisit. So this here, also right here at spawn, is Moose's lore. That is the Vexplosion here. And if we can land here, yeah, the book's here. So, oh, page 1. So this is Star Prince Vexplosion. Very little was known about Vexplosion before the divide. Some claim a bright light fell from the sky, others say it lays dormant below the world. Regardless, one day untamed fire energy fused with explosion, releasing enormous heat and violent shockwaves and shattering the entire world. The effects of the divide can still be seen today, as the world is forever scarred with cracks, ravines, and ancient strongholds that have been crafted by this event. So yeah, this is the lore for this place, and I think the explosion, unlike the goat, the explosion actually looks good. You know, maybe I unlearned how to build. I guess the thing is most of the elementals, right? I use the Minecraft mobs as inspiration, and that one I use the image, like I said, as inspiration. Maybe that's why it doesn't look that great. Or maybe I'm just a bad builder, who knows. And yeah, this build here is still, I think it's one of the best, if not the best I ever done. Which, you know, it is a great build, but obviously I'm not the best builder ever. But, you know, I'm proud of this. And yeah, there is even the ancient cities here, or ancient strongholds, whatever it was called. But yeah, that's Moose's lore. And also kind of close here, back here, we have Satan's lore. That is the Vault Hunters minigame that actually we just finished last episode. And there is a series now in the channel that I'm uploading Wednesdays with all the vault runs. And here we can enter the backstages here. And yeah, this one was probably the most complete project I ever done. Complete in the sense because we did had to mine all this area that was pretty much all deep slate, right? And then we had to do a lot of headstone and a lot of building. And now we get to play a really cool minigame. And as you will see here, let me enter. We are already at the vault number 30. I just finished this today on stream. And yeah, I will be uploading every 10 vaults a video on Wednesday, like I said. So if you want to watch that, that will be there in the uh, in the in the YouTube. Let's go to the Nether, because in the Nether we have another lore build that is our Wither Skeleton farm, that I already had the farm. It just wasn't decorated and wasn't a perimeter. But because Tetra was one of the people that had a lore build, right? That we had to build a lore build, and because he designed this farm, I thought it was a great idea to mine a perimeter, and this would be Tetra's lore. And there we have the Tetriter, that's the elemental. Emperor Tetriter, the only elemental capable of harnessing all four elements. His immense power scared so much the other elementals, they ordered that a prison had to be made to contain Tetriter. Yeah, so that's the lore, that this is such a powerful elemental that this here is a prison. You can think of the rods as like I don't know, lasers that protect the prison. I don't know, lore, right? And another lore build is right here. If we can teleport here. There we go. This is the Down SMP Nether Hub that I rebuilt here. Not exactly the same, but obviously uh, inspired by the Down SMP Nether Hub that we had on the Down SMP. And this lore is James' lore. And the lore behind here is that in the Down SMP, we started mining a 400 by 400 perimeter that was for a drowned farm. And the server closed. We already were at the deep slate level, but then the server closed, and I was like, oh, you know what is a great idea? Let's just start over the project in single player. So that's why this is James lore, and we even have James statue here that is turning to stone, because the elemental here, and there is me there throwing a trident, because the elemental here is the Medrausa. That is a Medusa with a drown. And I think, and this is, by the way, a drown farm. As you can see here, we get a lot of tridents in copper, in Nautilus shell, right? And here's the trident. And we have the lore here. So, imbued with cosmic power of Earth, this elemental drains the life of players, turning them into stone. Only those with no life can survive. So that's the lore. Because Jamie had a life and had to close the server, she turned into stone. And because I obviously have no life, I had time to just redo the whole perimeter here. Yeah, this was a really fun project, you know, mining was fun. The building part, yeah, not so much. Like these towers, you know, they look great and all, but it was a struggle to build this, because, you know, it's a lot of repetition and placing blocks and stuff. And the last lore build that we did is this one. Well, the last I am showing you, but the order of the lore builds were very not the same I just showed. But yeah, this is Swooch's lore, and it's a pyramid that's actually a power plant, and the elemental is the Pommel, that is the compressed original matter elemental legend. Legend says that before the universe and time itself existed, there was Pommel, created life and death and everything. until the Great Flood came 10,000 years ago. Yeah, this is pretty much based on real life, you know. And this is actually a power plant. When it's thunderstorming, we can throw tridents at uh, this piston here with a lightning rod, and it just goes up and down. It's pretty cool. And there we have another elemental, that's the screaming, the icy screen. It's a gold that screams and freezes stuff, you know. It's in our ice farm here, because I did have the other elementals in the world, right, that were not any built for any specific person on YouTube, which I think I have all them listed here. So we have the Arlay in the Arlay Islands, we have a bee in the Blaze Farm perimeter, we have a Silby fish that is in the Vault Hunters minigame. I showed this in a previous video a while ago, but you know, we will eventually get there in the Vault Hunters minigame. That's actually after we have upgraded a lot of the skills, so it's gonna take a while. The Deep Sleeper is in the Creeper Farm perimeter. The Walden is in the Warden Farm. Medrals I just showed you in the Drown Farm. The Goat is the one we just did, and this is the Earth Elementals, by the way. This one were the Air. And now we have Fire Elementals, that is the Explosion that I showed. The Gas Rite, that is in the Gas perimeter. Water Elementals, we have Frog Cycle in the Frog Light Farm perimeter. Icy Screen, that we are just here. And other elementals, we have Tetriter that I showed you guys, and the Pommel that I also showed you guys there. So this is all the elementals, and for now I'm not gonna build any more elementals. I might come back to this idea one day, you know, because for example we have the desert base and the gold farm here. I could build a elemental here, some kind of pigling, I don't know. You know, there is a lot of possibilities with that idea, but for now, like I said, I want to mine more and build less. So yeah, and speaking of what I want to do, we're gonna talk about this to-do list here, the next few projects. So there is this city project that I started a while ago, but I only built the roads there in one building. So this is probably gonna be for next year. The project that is just mining the nether, expanding the nether hub forever. The Tropical Fish Pokédex, I have a lot of progress there, but that's gonna be next video, so we'll talk about that next video. The gold houses is what I was talking about there in the gold lore, that the people that have a lot of spent a lot of channel points on Twitch will get a house there. Trial minigames, I want to do a minigame not as advanced as a lot of Headstone, like the Vault Hunters minigame, but simpler minigame in a trial chamber. But that's probably also going to be for next year, because as I'm recording, they just released a new snapshot yesterday, and there is some changes in trial chamber, so I might wait a little bit to see how the trial chambers in my world will change, right? And the Guardian perimeter. So let's go there, because we actually already started this project. Okay, we are here in the Guardian farm. Well, Doug, you said you started the project, but you already finished the perimeter. No, this is not the perimeter. This is just a Guardian farm I did a while ago. I don't even remember how big this is, but it's not a perimeter. Maybe it's like 96 blocks, I think. Let me see if I can count the chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 times 16 is 96. I was right, I remember. But yeah, this is a Guardian farm I did a long time ago. And you know, it still works. It's not that great because I did this before 1.18, and when 1.18 came, they added a bunch of caves underneath. So obviously, there is a lot of mobs taking the mob cap, and this doesn't work that well. Okay, now we are in Octantlis, and we do have a guardian farm here too. And this is also not the perimeter, because Octantlis we only mine this layer, that's layer, I think is layer 40, because I wanted it to do this floor, and if we go one layer below, slimes start spawning. So yeah, this is not a perimeter either, but we do have a guardian farm here, and it works well. So you might be thinking, Doug, why are you doing another guardian farm, a perimeter that's actually right here, right next to Octantus, which is funny because there is a guardian temple here, of course. That's why we have a guardian farm. There is one right there. I don't know if you guys can see. That's actually where I got some guardians from there, elder guardians and guardians, to bring it to the Vault Hunters minigame. And we have the perimeter here that I'm mining. And of course there was a guardian temple here. And there is another guardian temple here. And there is another one over here. And I think there might be one more somewhere over there. I don't know. But it's fun that there's so many guardian temples here. So yeah, these 4 blocks of netherrack is to mark where the guardian temple was. And as you can see, oh, I forgot a block here apparently. As you can see, we are already at layer 21. And yeah, we are mining, and it takes about 4 hours to mine each double layer, right? Because I mine 2 layers at one time, right? So yeah, as you can see, we are still mining. And as you saw, I already have 2 guardian farms, so I don't really need a guardian farm. I kind of want to do one that also gives you XP, because in theory, the guardian XP will fix your pickaxes faster, right? We will see how that will go. I'm still a little bit undecided on the design. I have some ideas for how to build the farm, but I'm still undecided. But the big thing about this is not actually the farm, it is the way we are mining, which is with a pickaxe. Yes. But whenever we get to layer 7, that is the layer where we start getting deep slate, I'm gonna use silverfish. Because if you watch this channel for a while now, you remember that drown farm there, when we were mining the 400 by 400 perimeter in the down SMP, we tried to mine deep slate with silverfish, and it wasn't that great because we had to pretty much wait for silverfish to spawn in a spawner, right, in a stronghold, and then move all the silverfish to the perimeter. So yeah, it was you know, a hassle to get silverfish. And nowadays it's very easy with the infested potions. And yeah, another problem was there that every time there was a cave, silverfish would fall and die, and you would lose silverfish. And here, you know, if silverfish die, it's really easy to spawn more using the potions. So yeah, I probably will take about 1 more week to get to the deep slate level, because I'm mining 1 double layer a day. So we are at layer 21, 14. Yes, it's exactly 7 days, exactly 1 week to get to deep slate, and then we will start doing the silverfish. And by the way, I'm doing all this on stream, so if you guys want to watch, the link is in the description. You can go there and watch me mining, then watch us having fun with silverfish. And I actually have a book here that I'm recording everything. So the first day we streamed for 5 hours, and we pretty much just placed the beacons in these gravel walls here. Second day we built water sweepers, we mined the temple, removed the kelp, because when you are sweeping water with flying machines, the kelp can regenerate water, so it's better to remove the kelp. And we drained the 4 layers, and then the second day we drained the 16 layers. As you can see, draining layers is much faster, of course. Day 4 we drained and mined the 4 layers. Because there were the layers were at the bottom of the ocean. It's a little bit mixed between, like, some parts is a lot of water and some parts is a lot of blocks. But anyway, we will talk about this project in future episodes too. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. A lot of stuff, a lot of talking, and it is a very happy episode because we finished so many projects and we did start others. But if we look at our list of projects here, the list is very, very small now, and these 3 projects here are projects that I will take long time to finish, like very, very long-term projects, or might never finish, like the mining the nether project. In theory, it's never gonna be finished because there's always gonna be more netherrack, more stuff to mine. The seed project, maybe, give me about 10 years I will finish. And the tropical fish Pokédex, I'm hoping I will finish, I will give you update next episode. I'm hoping I will finish next year, but yeah, it's still probably a couple 100 hours there. And the goat house, like I said, we will start building then. Probably will try to build one a week so I can show in an episode. The trial minigame, also not that much of a big project, probably 1 or 2 weeks to build. But it's gonna be for next year, because this year I want to finish the garden perimeter. And after that, I will focus a lot on mining the nether. Yeah. And also, as you can see, we are at the 55,474,000 blocks now. And I think if my calculations are correct, I can get to about 80 million this year after we finish mining these and start mining more in the nether. And today also very good milestone. We got to 1 million on the site. Is the 7th block? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 8th block that we got to 1 million in this world. And we're probably gonna get the diorite soon. I'm not sure about dirt and granite because we only have like 14 layers left there. But diorite, pretty sure we're gonna get it there soon. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, a very happy episode because we finished a lot of projects, and yeah, and we got a look into the filter of this series. That's a lot of mining and some building too, and a lot of fishing too, I guess. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.